Hi, I'm Cherylin, and today we're going to be replacing the thermal cutoff in a Whirlpool electric dryer. You may need to replace the thermal cutoff if your dryer is not producing enough heat or no heat at all. Whenever you do replace the thermal cutoff, it does need to be replaced in a kit along with the high limit thermostat. This repair should take about 25 minutes. For this repair, we're going to be working in the back of the dryer, and we're going to need 3 tools. First, a 1/4-inch nut driver. Second, a flathead screwdriver. Lastly, a pair of wire strippers. If you don't already have a new thermal cutoff kit, they are available for purchase on our website. Before repairing any appliance, always make sure it is completely disconnected from its power source. In order to remove the back panel, we're going to need to remove the 9 1/4-inch screws around the outside. We're going to start with this one right up here. It holds in the small access panel. Once we unscrew this one, it'll release the small access panel and it'll slide right out. Now we can tip the back panel out, pull up and set to the side. So here we have the thermal cutoff. Whenever we replace this, we are also going to need to replace the high limit thermostat. That's why the kit comes with both. Make sure to read the instructions that come in the kit because you may need to make some adjustments to your high limit thermostat. So here we have the thermal cutoff. We're going to start by removing these wires. So you can yank them off. Or if you need help getting them off, you can use a flathead screwdriver. Now we can take our 1/4-inch nut driver and remove this mounting screw. It'll come right off the hook at the top and it'll pop right out. So here we have our new thermal cutoff. We're going to start by inserting the tab into the hole at the top, lining up that hole to put in the mounting screw. Like so. Then we can reconnect the wires. Next, disconnect the 2 wires on the high limit thermostat. If yours has this metal tail at the bottom, pry it off with the flathead screwdriver. Then lift the high limit thermostat off the hook at the top. So here's the old thermostat next to the new thermostat. The main difference being is that there's no metal tail here. So we'll need the jumper wire to replace the metal tail. First, we'll need to install our new high limit thermostat. There are just 2 mounting screws we need to screw in. So here we have the jumper wire. We're going to need to make some adjustments to it in order to install it. There is a big end and a small end. We're going to need to cut off this small end with our wire cutters. In order to install the dual head terminal, we'll need to strip a 1/4 inch of insulation off. Then line up the terminal and carefully crimp the metal tabs around the wire. Our dryer has the orange wire taped to the red wire, so feel free to remove that tape if yours has it too. We're going to cut the end of the orange wire off and also strip a 1/4 inch of insulation off this one. Then crimp on the silver terminal with the wire strippers, just like the jumper wire. Now that we've made our adjustments, we can rewire the thermostat. The silver end of the jumper wire goes on the bottom terminal block. The dual head goes on the bottom of the high limit thermostat. The orange wire connects to that dual head. Make sure it's on there snugly. And the red wire connects to the top. Now we can replace the back panel. Line up the grooves on the bottom. Should be able to tip right up into place. So now we can replace the back access panel. Slide the metal tab into the hole. Push in. Line that up so you can screw in your last 1/4" screw. Now, wasn't that easy? Here's a quick recap. All of our OEM parts and tools are available for purchase on our website. Check them out along with our social media sites here.